Hello, this is my review on The Punisher from 2004, I think it's from this year. This came out in 2004, I think, The Punisher, and also Dolph Lundgren's The original Punisher movie called The Punisher. I give them both a 8 out of 10. They aren't half bad, but they aren't perfect. They're solid horror films. I forget what the stories. I don't understand what I get lost. I so Dolph Lundgren's Punisher movie is a little different from Punisher's kind of front and center in the first in his movie in 2004's Punisher, but he doesn't do a whole lot of killing. He just gets people to kill themselves instead of him killing them directly. So he's Jigsaw now. The Punisher has become. Right. You know, at least Dolph Lundgren's Punisher actually, kill people directly in stealth and also and hand-to-hand combat as well. Very well. Not saying that he's a better Punisher than 2004's Punisher movie. I'm not saying he's more accurate, and I'm not saying he's perfect, but I am saying he does do more Punisher relatable stuff than the Punisher in this movie does. He does more of the delivering the punishment that you want to see him to done to the bad guys that come off. The imaginary comes off right out of a comic book. The kills is what the Punisher does in the Lundgren versions. Not so much in the 2004 Punisher movie. Well, you see, back in the 2000s, people wanted to make our heroes grounded, but more kid-friendly. And always hardly ever go outside the PG-13 rating. They wanted to make the teenagers more. I just thought those teenagers superhero movies were kind of always dumb from the 2000s especially. The reason why I bring this up is because why is this movie rated R 2004's The Punisher movie when it should be rated PG-13? Because it's so fucking light-hearted, the film. It's stupid. Stupid. There's no edge to this Punisher. This Punisher is edgeless. Heck, Christopher Reeve's Superman had more edge than this Punisher. Because Christopher Reeve's Superman killed Zod in his army in Superman 2. Then he killed his evil doppelganger that was taking control of his life due to the effects of the red kryptonite in Superman 3. And he killed the evil half of his that was dominating his life while he's choking the life out of it. Not forget it, he also killed the Nuclear Man in Superman 4. Another life taken by the Man of Steel. Has more edges than what this Punisher does in his own fucking movie. Not saying he's a bad Punisher, but I'm saying he's a bad Punisher. I think I am, actually, come to think of it. Interesting character nonetheless, even though he represents the Punisher as well as 90s Captain America, or was it, wait, was it the 70s Captain America? The one that played Captain America's son in the movie is called Captain America. From 1970 something, I forget what his title was years come from, but it's called Captain America, the first Captain America movie ever, where he plays Captain America Jr., not actual Captain America, and doesn't have anything to do with comics. That's the example that this movie goes for. That I'm going with this movie. For 2004's The Punisher movie, referring to. Hi, Dan. In Dolph Lundgren, the same can be said for Dolph Lundgren's The Punisher as well. But that would be a lie. I'm glad the Punisher finally gets the skull, his comic book actress skull logo, and in his first big budget outing in 2004's The Punisher, and he gets the name The Punisher. They finally call him The Punisher, and also have him wear the comic book actor Punisher logo. That's something that Dolph Lundgren never got right. That this one incorporates. And they want to make the Punisher such a nice guy in this movie. Like the nicest guy. The nicest, swell, sweethearted soul you could ever come across. Even when he decides to take on his vengeance. Like the Punisher. Quest for vengeance. He's still that Frank Castle nice guy. Just keep making him that nice Frank Castle guy. Fuck you, that's dumb. I think I want the real Punisher. The cold-hearted killer Punisher, Frank Castle. The Frank Castle unhinged Punisher. You know, classic Punisher, asshole Punisher from the comics, Frank Castle. I miss that guy. And that's why Punisher and The Punisher, that's why the first Punisher we called The Punisher, and the second we called The Punisher without Dolph Lundgren, the actor, from 2004, I think it came out in. Both get an 8 out of 10, The Punisher movies. Both of them. Now I'm going to review Punisher Warzone on why this is a damn good Punisher movie. And the perfect Punisher movie in my eye. It's a 10 out of 10, solid. It's well structured of a story, and it's emotional at times, but most of all, it is fucking violent. With kills like that look like they're came out straight out of a Marvel comic book. With a title called The Punisher. That's what Punisher Warzone, the greatest part of Punisher Warzone. It just gives you all of what you want and more. Because it also gives you a damn good story. Well, giving a brief touching on of his origins, folding into the story and fitting into the story somewhere, and good job fitting that story without making it feel forced into the story, his origin. But you don't that's not the only thing. There's more to the movie than this his origin story. There's so it's like the rest is just the rest is just like his Punisher is punishing and doing what I wanted him to see from Punisher, and what it is punishing and killing with being the Punisher. This is as good as I think 2000. What you I actually said something about quieting it down. I was hearing something. Okay. I love this for the same reason I love the first. Fuck it, I love this movie. I love the Punisher movie. This Punisher movie Warzone. A 10 out of 10 for the same reason I love Judge Dredd movie from 2012 called Dredd. A 10 out of 10, I also give that. Because both movies are this non-stop fucking violence. And given what you just get to see the fucking heroes at their most iconic, you get to see them finally you get to see them instead of seeing them all toned down and overly whiny like Spider-Man was and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine was in the 2000s, from the early 2000s movies. Sure, you could have someone cool like Blade breaking it up a notch and giving you a fun ride, but most of the ones that did got a franchise, or the ones that did got, I think that got like by most people, I think was usually the overly whiny baby superheroes, I call them. Like Tom McGuire's Spider-Man, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, or the cast of every fucking X-Men movie cast member from the original trilogy of Fox X-Men. On the team of the X-Men. All the whiny yuppie shitheads. Dickheads. And I like these Judge Dredd and Punisher Warzone because they're the exact opposite of these personalities. They're not whiny, they're just fun characters and kicking ass and delivering iconic lines that feel like comic book, that are meant to be comic book cool, awesome comic book one-liners, and kicking ass and letting the least full heroes be least full heroes, the ones that are meant to kill. And these comic book movies are awesome. Judge Dredd and the Punisher Warzone movie. I just realized I reviewed 2 movies again in the same video. Dredd and Punisher Warzone. Okay, I give that both movies a 10 out of 10. Dredd and Punisher Warzone, a 10 out of 10. Solid, kick-ass movies. Okay, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like the content of this video. And then if you want to subscribe, hit subscribe and then hit the bell in that order to subscribe. Goodbye.